Coming to the plate now, Wolverine Woodward. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Here we go.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Can't find it. Be patient, huh?
Hit hard towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. At the plate, Brian Koo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And now a two-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Well, I did not expect to see this play today. It was a good bunt, but in a showcase game like this with scouts in the stands, I think you'd want to show them what you can do.
Wolverine Woodward stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And he will run this one down, moving to his... Wolverine Woodward will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third.
Out.
To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Wolverine Woodward. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Oh,
and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the... That just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Eastern Prospects win this one 4-3. So long, everybody.
3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Rounds 1 through 4 are complete, and we will now begin the 5th round. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick of the 5th round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Leo Moya, a relief pitcher from the Central Region. With the second pick in the 5th round, the Cincinnati Reds select Alfonso Ozuna, a catcher from the East Region. With the third pick of the 5th round, the Atlanta Braves select Jose Fernandez, a starting pitcher from the International Region. With the fourth pick in the 5th round, the Oakland Athletics select Arnold Abe, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the 5th pick of the 5th round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Andres Esparza, a closing pitcher from the International Region. With the 6th pick in the 5th round, the Colorado Rockies select Reggie Godwin, a first baseman from the Central Region. With the 7th pick of the 5th round, the Miami Marlins select Steve Portillo, a third baseman from the West Region. With the 8th pick in the 5th round, the San Diego Padres select Fernando Ruiz, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the 9th pick of the 5th round, the Detroit Tigers select Wolverine Woodward, a third baseman from the West Region.
All right, we're making our way through the middle rounds of the first-year player draft now. What do you guys have to say about this most recent selection?
Well, at this point, it's really hard to tell how any of these mid-round picks will turn out. I'm sure some of them will exceed expectations and become productive big leaguers, but most of the time, these guys are likely to be what we call career minor leaguers. Most organizations are
Hi, and welcome to Day 1 of the Topps Amateur Showcase, also known as Bowman Scout Day. Today, position players will show off their talents in a tryout setting, participating in batting practice, the 60-yard dash, and situational defensive drills. Scouts will be grading players with the standard 20 to 80 scouting scale and will, of course, be looking for projectable skills that may translate to future success in professional baseball. Good luck to all those involved as draft day approaches. And now, the show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Nick Davis set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom. Now to the plate, Wolverine Woodward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Woodward.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
All right, right here. Find
and
the ball.
now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. And a tag, and he is out easily.
Batting 6th, catcher.
So stepping in, number 3, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Connor Chavez stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Fun as he puts this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Martin Morales will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Martin Morales.
Come on, guys.
Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. He's out.
He's out of there.
Wow. Made it look easy.
They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Richard Chang stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Hand. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on the show right after this. Roger Rosario is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 10, Roger Rosario.
Have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Leading off the inning, Wolverine Woodward, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hard hit ball to second.
All right, make a turn.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Just kind of rolled over that one, unfortunately. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back. A ground out isn't exactly the kind of at-bat you want to have when there are people in the stands trying to figure out if they want to draft you.
At the plate, Martin Morales. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, one away.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is one there.
Got him.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Central prospects lead it here 1-0. Wolverine Woodward will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Come on, get here, get here, get here, get here.
And he's retired here, one away. Wolverine Woodward will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners on first with one down. Skied into straightaway right. Peterson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 3.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. At the plate, Pete Adamson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Well, I did not expect to see this play today. It was a good bunt, but in a showcase game like this with scouts in the stands, I think you'd want to show them what you can do with the bat. Maybe he's just trying to show them that he's a good team player.
Striding into the box, Chad Hoffman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. No one out with a runner at second. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So stepping in, number 10, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Miranda on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third.
Find the ball.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Batting 7, designated hitter.
Wolverine Woodward is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Woodward.
Hit hard towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 4 full. The East Stars lead it 1-0. Jose Cabrera will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him
to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Wow, what a nice double play right there. The turn was good, but the feed might have been even better. He fielded the grounder really smoothly, then got rid of it quickly and accurately. This Topps Amateur Showcase is mostly about pitching and hitting, but don't think that a good-looking defensive play is going to go unnoticed by these scouts.
Now, leading
Wolverine Woodward will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Wolverine Woodward will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Right guy, right place.
Hey, now, here we go.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Riggin giving chase. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Jake.
Number 9.
Paul Angel takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
The strikeout, here's the 0-2 pitch. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. The West prospects are on top here, 3-1. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. We are about to start the 3rd round, having just completed rounds 1 and 2. The first selection of the 3rd round is officially on the clock. With the first pick in the 3rd round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Rod Acquavito, a shortstop from the East region. With the second pick of the 3rd round, the Cincinnati Reds select Elvis Merced, a first baseman from the International region. With the 3rd pick in the 3rd round, the Atlanta Braves select Chad Hoffman, a shortstop from the East region. With the 4th pick of the 3rd round, the Oakland Athletics select Rocco Williamson, a first baseman from the West Region. With the 5th pick in the 3rd round, the Milwaukee Brewers select T.J. Hubble, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the 6th pick of the 3rd round, the Colorado Rockies select Chris Velasco, a third baseman from the Central Region. With the 7th pick in the 3rd round, the Miami Marlins select Garrett Branham, a starting pitcher from the International Region. With the 8th pick of the 3rd round, the San Diego Padres select Ricky Duncan, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the 9th pick in the 3rd round, the Detroit Tigers select Julio Quintero, a first baseman from the Central Region. With the 10th pick of the 3rd round, the Chicago White Sox select Terry Herring, a third baseman from the East Region. With the 11th pick in the 3rd round, the Seattle Mariners select Art Watkins, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the 12th pick of the 3rd round, the Boston Red Sox select Chauncey Burgos, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the 13th pick in the 3rd round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Ray Alvarado, a center fielder from the Central Region. With the 14th pick of the 3rd round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Bobby Hoskins, a catcher from the Central Region. With the 15th pick in the 3rd round, the Baltimore Orioles select Pablo de los Santos, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the 16th pick of the 3rd round, the Cleveland Indians select Ricky Klug, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the 17th pick in the 3rd round, the Minnesota Twins select Wally McDonald, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the 18th pick of the 3rd round, the Washington Nationals select Kurt Backett, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the 19th pick in the 3rd round, the San Francisco Giants select Ray Watson, a shortstop from the International Region. With the 20th pick of the 3rd round, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim select Ryan Wetzel, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the 21st pick in the 3rd round, the Houston Astros select Josh Santiago, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the 22nd pick of the 3rd round, the New York Yankees select Andrew Grubbs, a left fielder from the International Region. With the 23rd pick in the 3rd round, the Texas Rangers select Eddie Miranda, a right fielder from the East Region. With the 24th pick of the 3rd round, the New York Mets select Wolverine Woodward, a third baseman from the West Region.
We're into the 3rd round now of the MLB first-year player draft. Guys, what do you think about that most recent selection?
Well, the jury's still out on him.
And welcome to day 1 of the Topps Amateur Showcase, also known as Bowman Scout Day. Today, position players will show off their talents in a tryout setting, participating in batting practice, the 60-yard dash, and situational defensive drills. Scouts will be grading players with the standard 20 to 80 scouting scale and will, of course, be looking for projectable skills that may translate to future success in professional baseball. Good luck to all those involved as draft day approaches. And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing. Digging in the switch hitter, Agustin Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a two-strike bunt attempt here as this one. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Joshua Sanderson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Leading off the inning, Wolverine Woodward, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Third baseman, Wolverine Woodward.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Taken high and deep to right. Sanderson racing back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Boy, and that's exactly what you want to do here at the Topps Amateur Showcase. Drive a ball right out of the ballpark. He gets a good pitch to hit, puts a great swing on it, and he proves he has that power that we've all been hearing about.
Digging in to try it again, Wolverine Woodward. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Swing and a little blooper to center. DeLong comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting,
Alfonso Franco will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. Wolverine Woodward will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Shot to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Robert Beal stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third, Woodward. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th. So coming to the plate, Wolverine Woodward, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
The best thing you can do right here is just keep it simple. Look for something to hit and think middle of the diamond.
Cuevas has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for route number 1. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Well, that was a nice stroke right there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The West squad wins this one 5-4. With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. And let's not forget our 2 starting pitchers.
Hey, we got one out here.
Striding into the box, Kelly Gomez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one. The throw pulls him off the bag. Kirby Takahashi has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits. So stepping in, number 10, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, have a good rip up
Hot
there.
shot towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. So striding in, number 23, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up. Third, he's running towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, we haven't heard too much about this guy being a speedster to this point, but he does a nice job here showing that he knows how to swipe a base. Stealing, it's not just about speed, and it looks like he's figured that out.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Cedeno, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position.
Definitely a really nice opportunity to jump out and get that early lead and get the other guys up against.
Now to the plate, Marco Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Dodd is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Wolverine Woodward. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Sullivan makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Benito Jimenez will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Hot shot to third. Woodward. And taken in out there for the first out. Wolverine Woodward will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Baseman.
All right, one time.
Woodward. They see it, drive it. Let's go.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Abel ranging back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, most of these young players are still getting used to using wood bats up at the plate, but it didn't seem to bother him right there. That 3-run shot was absolutely seared. And I'll tell you this much, a power display like that is sure to earn him a little more respect and recognition.
Let's turn it. Come on now. Nobody.
Now a double play ball here is third. To second for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up. Wolverine Woodward will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the fifth that's really energized his ball club. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as it is now 7-3.
Well, it's pretty safe to say that this game will be skyrocketing his draft stock. 2 home runs now, and let me tell you, neither one of them were cheapies. This is a big ballpark, so his power definitely will not be a question mark when the scouts are evaluating.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The West squad wins this one 8-3. So long, everybody.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious West squad. 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. And 13. Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first round is complete, so we will now begin the second round. With the 11th pick in the second round, the Seattle Mariners select Wolverine Woodward, a third baseman from the West region.
Okay, so we're making our way through the second round now. The next team is on the clock, but before we get to their pick, guys, what do you think of the most recent selection?
Well, I think it's a solid pick. At this point, teams are looking to grab those guys they've had their eye on that may
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Opening night here in this brand new season. Stepping in, Wolverine Woodward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And as a catcher, as you progress through the minor leagues, coaches are going to harp on footwork and getting rid of the ball quickly. Looked like he might have been a little slow that time, and now they're 2 for 2 in steal attempts against him.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No one out with a runner at second.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Shot toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And that right there was his first hit at the Double-A level. Steve, that's got to be an exciting moment for him.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
At the plate, Johnny Major. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Deal. Here's the 3-1. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a...
Come on, guys.
Charlie Mueller comes forward with 2 men in scoring position, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here.
Yeah, guys, a really big opportunity here to get his guys right back in this one.
Woodward coasts under it. He's got it one away.
That's a disappointing at-bat there with runners in scoring position. Even early on...
Wolverine Woodward set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
First pitch on its way.
Drive it. Let's go.
Here's a pop-up now. Velez is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away. Wolverine Woodward will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Wolverine Woodward.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip.
Wolverine
Let's go.
Woodward gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Velez is there for it. And that retires the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Generals are victorious here, 8-2. Good night, everybody.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors. Wolverine Woodward set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Need you right here, kid. Drive something.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, De La Torre. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Wolverine Woodward is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Woodward.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Let's go right here.
All right, one time.
Swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. A 3-run shot down the line in left as they take the lead 4-1. Wolverine Woodward will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point.
Hey, drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Robbie Bledsoe will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Woodward. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Wolverine Woodward gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it home.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Kodowski moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. J.R. Velez will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Sacrifice attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour. Wolverine Woodward will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Woodward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center field. De La Torre racing back, still going back. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. Solo shot to right center. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball.
Joey Kodosky leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. In now, Wolverine Woodward. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Skied into straightaway right. Sandoval has it in his tracks. Makes the play, one away.
Boy, they are just making life.
Jorge Brito will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Down the third baseline. Back. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Generals lead it 2-1. Danny Lowry will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
So stepping in, number 0, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. To third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 4-4 game. Wolverine Woodward will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hats.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1-2-3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Hey, drive that pitch.
High and deep to right center. De La Torre going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His third home run of the ball game, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with.
Wolverine Woodward will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
big guy. I need you right now.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh?
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Hey, clutch out for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no way you could look past this guy. Really a game he'll remember for a long time. 4 home runs. No other way to break it down except to say that was an awesome performance.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Generals are victorious here, 9-8. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Jackson Generals. 9 runs, 11 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Biscuits, 8 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Matt Vasgersian back here on today's minor league pregame show. First pitch coming up in the Southern League, but first let's take a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Wolverine Woodward is our subject, and he made a little history in his last game by being one of a small list of players to hit 4 home runs in a single contest.
Yeah, he had the whole baseball world buzzing after that performance, and for good reason. You know, you'll see guys get 2 or 3 home runs in a game now and then, but 4? That's truly rare. In fact, only 16 guys in history had hit 4 in a major league game. Just to put that in perspective, there have been 23 perfect games, and that feat is usually thought of as one of the rarest achievements in baseball. Obviously, a performance to remember, and I guess we'll see how he follows it up in this one.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. The Stars of Tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Wolverine Woodward will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Wolverine Woodward.
Line drive to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode.
Greg Fryman will stride in now. Couple of hits for him in 4. Runners off for second. Slow roller back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, not exactly what he wanted to do right here, I'm sure.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
David Park will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3. Comes the payoff pitch. Runners on his way to third. Right side. Played on the backhand. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. And he is in there.
A nice play there heading to his right. Makes the nice backhanded stop on this play.
Johnny Major will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off. It's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A man on third with 2 down.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Wolverine Woodward will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Wolverine Woodward.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
This is skied into short left center. Kodosky moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Charlie Mueller will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
Grounded to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Wolverine Woodward will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Kodosky is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. William McNally is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Scorched to third. Loves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Into the box now, Robbie Bledsoe, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game.
Hey,
Sinking liner toward left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town, that's for sure. He is absolutely eating them up here in this series. He delivers again.
Leading off the inning, Wolverine Woodward, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Kodosky ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
This little 4-game run they've been on, it's been a good one, but unless things change in a hurry, it's looking like that win streak's going to end right here.
Joey Kodosky stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ah, way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. He's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits and helped lead his guys to victory.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Jackson Generals. Wolverine Woodward will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
One time, here we go.
This is line to left. McNeil is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So a bit of a rocky start there as they're able to... Wolverine Woodward stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
McNeil is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. Jeffrey McNeil stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Hey, sit him down. Strike him out. Here we go.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Cut hold. Cut hold.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2.
Wolverine Woodward will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
So stepping in, number 10, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. McNeil ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Kind of funny when you think about all the guys in this lineup that you have to worry about. This is the guy that has their 2 home runs. And normally I'd just say, hey, throw the ball down the middle and take your chances with this guy, but that plan hasn't been working.
Digging in to try it again, Johnny Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One down.
Left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Yeah, this was going to be a tough play regardless. Once he has a little bit of trouble with it, forget it. This should be an infield single all the way.
Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. It's a win for Chattanooga. They come out on top 4-3. Good night, everybody.
For the Brewers, 4 runs on 9 hits.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jackson Generals and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK? Wolverine Woodward leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. I mean, now that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
In now, Wolverine Woodward. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd of the game. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Leading off the inning, Sam Clinton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Oh, what a dive. To first. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it.
Now batting.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Wolverine Woodward will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third.
Johnny Major steps in. He scored after reaching. Two pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. For third. Hit the other way out toward right field. Carpenter is there, one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Maybe some.
Bernard Dowell will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run. And the runner's breaking for third. Popped high in the air. Acevedo is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Pablo Quevedo, and he'll be looking to add on to it. Runner breaks for third. Grounded to short.
Hold up, right
backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Striding in to start the 9th, Wolverine Woodward, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. Been a joy to watch so far.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. It's a win for Chattanooga. They come out on top 9-6. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes.
Back here with our minor league. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. Wolverine Woodward will stand in now, and beware because he has been off the charts hot here to start the season.
And he's off to a great start, to the surprise of many. You know, scouts don't consider him to be a great hitter, but maybe he's finally figured something out.
Into the seats, 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. The relay throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More in a moment on the show.
Hey, 2 out.
Trevor Beard will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Hey, come on, guys.
Chopped weakly to the left. Woodward. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
George Scott gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Gets dirty and he gathers the throw. He's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Coming to the plate now, Jeffrey McNeil, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show.
Hey, need you right
Wolverine
here.
Woodward heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Mahalo right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Garth Carpenter. He drew a walk his first time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 outs here.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance.
Wolverine Woodward strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
High in the air out to center field. Scott has a read on it. 1 down.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story.
Wolverine Woodward will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Hey, let it fly.
Woodward.
Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
High and deep to right. Carpenter ranging back. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. The run scores from second. It's 6-1.
And you know, that one might be the one.
Johnny Major will dig in. He doubled his last time.
And with a man on first, it'll take.
The 0-2 delivery. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop and is there just before the tag.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
He's going.
And now the runner's trying for third. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking.
Wolverine Woodward will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
In now, Wolverine Woodward. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they move on top 4-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Bo Cordero will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away. Wolverine Woodward will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Attaboy. They see it, drive it.
First offering on its way. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself.
Greg Fryman will dig in again. He popped up and
it'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases. And now David Park will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Well, that shows me a lot right there. Basically, you got him out twice. And how many times do you see that next pitch get roped for a double?
Johnny Major will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. On the ground to the right side.
All right, you're here.
To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score. The runner from second crosses the plate. Wolverine Woodward stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Moulton ranging back to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position, finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Generals are victorious here, 7-2. Good night, everybody.
For the Barons, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Back here with our minor league pregame. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Wolverine Woodward will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 14 on the season. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team after this? I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series. You talk about a guy that looks comfortable up there, he's just having his way with the entire pitching staff.
Bo Cordero digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Wolverine Woodward is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on, let it fly right here.
High in the air out to center field. Moulton has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it.
Nobody.
Todd Hummel will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play.
Well, I wasn't sure if he had any chance at all.
Wolverine Woodward will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on.
Hey, drive that pitch.
High and deep to center field. Moulton ranging back, still going back. He's there and records the first out. Todd Upchurch will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Hey,
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get more interesting.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Generals lead it 6-4. Wolverine Woodward gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And that's in there, base hit.
You're turning, have a look.
And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and
All right, come on now, let it fly.
David Park comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs.
Hey,
he
come
needs
on
to
now,
stay
one
within
time,
himself
right
and just
here,
focus
right
on making
here,
good
kid.
contact.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Let it rip.
To the
let it
right
rip.
side. Did he get it through? He did. It's into right. A base hit. And he is in there. The run scores from second. That makes it an 8-4 ball game. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs. Bo Cordero ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in it.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Generals are on top, 8-5. Wolverine Woodward steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Pitch, drive it right here.
Lifted in the air to center field. Moulton has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Todd Hummel steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Birmingham Barons.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot.
Wolverine Woodward will stand in now, and beware because he has been off the charts hot here to start the season.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
Gomez looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they move on top 4-0.
Boy, how about this for a first inning outburst? They've come right out and really handed this guy his lunch on the mound. And that's going to wind up being a first inning grand slam. Wow. You know what? They may not.
Wolverine Woodward takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Into the seats, 0-1. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they extend the lead to 5-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Wolverine Woodward stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
First delivery to him on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Let it rip right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it is now 7-3.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Wolverine Woodward will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 4th in the ball game as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in 1 game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
Wolverine Woodward digs in, and here he comes again. 4 home runs already under his belt and looking for number 5.
And Matt, I might want to say that this has almost been like batting practice for him, but I'm not sure I've seen anybody hit BP this well.
But that'll be off the wall in right center. In to score, the runner from second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
It's kind of a surprise to me.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. 2-pitch. Runners on the move for second. Right side. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We've played 8 full. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no way you could look past this guy. Really a game he'll remember for a long time. 4 home runs. No other way to break it down except to say that was an awesome performance.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Generals are victorious here, 10-6. So long, everybody. Back here with our minor. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Roberto Vaccaro, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Eric Wolverine Woodward will stand in now, one day after his amazing 5-for-5 performance yesterday afternoon.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drives it the other way to deep right. Trayer going back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as they cut the lead.
Hey, no one better. Let's go,
Coming to the plate now, Wolverine Woodward. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Bradley Champion stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys right here, even though it's still early.
He's running towards second. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So it's 1 run. Bo Cordero, third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on.
Oh, a diving stop. To first. He's out.
Oh, love it.
The right fielder, number 30.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Wolverine Woodward will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Get on for us. Here we go.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Standing in now, Bradley Champion. Now this one. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
A little surprising to me that this ball stayed fair. He gives it a pretty good ride into the corner. The outfielder gives chase, but this is going to wind up inside the chalk by not much more than a foot or two. And he'll coast into second with a double.
Wolverine Woodward.
Here we go. You can do it.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1.
Drive it. Let's go, big dog. Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, one pitch right here. On out.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His third home run of the ball game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brilliant.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for double. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. Wolverine Woodward will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Come on, big dog, stay hot. Let's go.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
He's set. Here it comes. He's running towards second, and he pops it up back behind second base. Guzman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Diego Liriano will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
No outs. No outs now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground at third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing.
Jason Morales will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Stepping in, Wolverine Woodward. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Let it fly now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Work it ahead.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The run scores from second. It's now a 3-2 contest. And he's safe.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12.
So stepping in, number 22, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fly ball out toward right field. Reeder has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Blue Wahoos lead it 3-2. Digging in to try it again, Jason Morales. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a...